Hi girls, it's Michelle again. It is day 13 for Marion's 31-day challenge, and first off I have to say I know all you girls in the US are, on zero below, but it is as hot as Hades here in Australia, and tomorrow is our national holiday. It's Australia Day tomorrow, and apparently it's going to be 38 degrees Celsius, which is over 100 degrees over there. Or yes, I think it's just over or just under. So it's going to be darn hot tomorrow, let me tell you. And I'm going out for the day to spend at my bestie's place, and we're going to be making jewellery and all sorts of stuff. And talking of my bestie, she arrived at my doorstep today and had a little present for me. Now, I introduced her to the Timsters alcohol inks, and she quickly had to say, what online stores do you buy from? And I named a few: Ellen Hudson, Custom Crops, and a few others. So she ordered from Custom Crops quite a few alcohol inks and, the applicators, etc, etc. And she ordered for me because I happened to mention, because I was helping her do the order, that I had wanted this for so long that it wasn't funny. So what did she do when she placed her order? She bought me the Tim Holtz tiny attacher with 2 packs of replacements or refills. Now, this hasn't sort of left my sight since I got it this afternoon. Isn't it just the most beautiful tool? And it's all mine. I don't have to give it back. It's mine. So thank you, Sonia. Now, tomorrow when I'm out there, as I said, we're going to be making jewellery, and I am halfway through doing this. So this will be a challenge completed tomorrow. I've used the Tim Holtz fragments, and I've used Crackle Accent on this side, which I think you can see that if I hold that up there. Actually, again ladies, the lighting is really bad tonight, isn't it? So there's a couple of them. I had that vintage music paper again, so what I didn't do was do the edges. Did them on that side but not the other. So I've got 5 to put on my charm bracelet. Here is the charm bracelet. I've actually already put the ends on. I've had these ends for years waiting to make a bracelet for myself. It's sterling silver. And I've put some of the beads on, and I'm going to be filling it with these and other things tomorrow. So tomorrow you will see that finished, hopefully. And the other thing I'm going to be doing tomorrow, now I've got to tell you about someone I have met online whilst doing Marion's 31-day challenge, and I have to say she is one of the most amazing artists I think I've seen in a long time. And Laurel, Scotia, oh, I'll have to put the name down below. She did a tribute to this person as an artist, and I've got to say that every day I look forward to seeing this person's videos, and every day she inspires me to do more art and be a better artist than what I already am. I mean, I don't call myself an artist, I'm a paper crafter, but when I see her work, I want to be an artist. Like I want to do altered art. I love altered art. And she showed all these amazing CDs on her day to day. And I must, if you haven't seen her YouTube videos, please drop in and see her. Her YouTube name is Artedar, and again, I'll put the name down below. Her name's Darlene. She's just the most gorgeous woman, and so giving of herself and of her talents and of her art. And I want to sincerely thank her for lighting my fire again, sort of setting me on fire and saying, well, okay, there's so many things I want to achieve, so many things I want to do besides making cards. So I went and rummaged through and found, look at that, Key Fonts Plus. I mean, how old is that? It's 1994. There you go. So I've got a couple of CDs that I'm going to alter, and I think I'm going to use my favourite paper line, which is the Steampunk Debutante from Graphic 45. A couple of my favourite pages I've got a 12 by 12 pad too, so you know, there's another one of my favourites. So I will be choosing to make some altered art. I'm not a very good freehand artist, so I will have a stab at doing that, maybe with one of my whimsical characters, I'm not quite sure. But for now I'll stick with the paper crafting one, and I've got 2 to make, so I'll try and get the 2 done tomorrow and show you tomorrow night. And yeah, that's it. That's my day. What are we up to? 13. Unlucky for some, as they say. Personally, I don't find any number unlucky, but there you go. Alright girls, that's me for another night. Oh, I do have to say that I did finally get myself the Tim Holtz tattered flower die, and it came in the mail the other day, and I had to quickly get out and cut some things. You know, when you get something new, you've really got to quickly make things. And so I made this tattered lace flower, and I used those pearl brads from my dollar shop, and I just layered several layers of each flower until I got to the top, and then I put my dry, I was sort of holding it, hazardous job when you're using your heat gun, and I was blowing it upwards so it sort of frizzled and it melted some of the lace, which just adds to that look, that shabby look. I think I might have to give it another go because it's actually laying a bit flat, but there it is, and I love it. And there's the other one I did. Ugh, I've got bits and pieces still left, and I did the edges individually with this one, so I've got a bit of a crinkled. And I got a new rose die from My Favourite Things, and it's got 2 different size roses on it. There's the little ones, I mean, they're really tiny, and that's the large one, and I'm waiting on the larger one to come still. So I just stuck that in the middle instead of a brad, but I love it. I mean, you know, because they're steel cut dies, you can cut fabric and felt and chipboard and all sorts of things, so, and grunge board. So there it is. There's my 2 flowers. These ones, you can glimmer mist them. It was just a piece of solid lace I had, you know, by the metre, or as you say, by the yard in the US. So that's it. There's my 2 shabby chic flowers, and that's me for the night until tomorrow. I was going to do several videos today, but I've had my eldest daughter over here doing her canvas for the willowing course. Me, I was too chicken to start again. So I think I'll have to do something about that tomorrow. Otherwise I would have had something to show you art-wise. So see you tomorrow on the roundabout. Okay, bye for now.